Meteorologist Dean Davison, the Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com. Going to go into the issue that we're going to call Erika. And as you can see, this is the projection from the National Hurricane Center, making this a tropical storm warning in the Leeward Islands and Puerto Rico. Then becomes a hurricane as it goes near Florida. And I'll show you some model data, which actually suggests it possibly turns toward the Carolinas. A few different things there. We can take a look at the models. Majority of the models here put it in beyond that 75 mark. Remember, I was telling you about that yesterday. The majority of that would keep it between North Carolina and Florida. That's still heavily likely with the computer model data. When you take a look at the intensity, category 1 to category 4 strength, depending on which model you go with. So it can become strong rather quickly, and actually it has. There was actually not a whole lot of thunderstorm convection around the center, which is about here, and it blossomed in the last 3 hours or so. So lots of explosion with the storm, as the storm will move over the Leeward Islands overnight into tomorrow and also into Puerto Rico. So we take a look at the GFS and the Global Forecast System model, and you see in this first image, this would be right around next late Sunday. It'd be near Florida here, high pressure to the north, which would keep this to the south, but this would move off the coast. Okay, so then we turn this towards the Carolinas. GFS does. South Carolina, North Carolina border, so this would likely come up in this angle and then out to sea, and would affect a lot of people. And as we continue going, this is the Canadian, and you can see, let me go back up one. It approaches Florida, same time frame as I said before. It agrees with the GFS here, and it heavily agrees with the GFS as we move it on to the next one. Having come into North Carolina here, this would be affecting Virginia. Roanoke would have definitely some rain, wind, also a lot of Virginia Beach, the Carolinas, coastline would get hit really hard if this projection came true, because it would be on the eastern side of the eye wall. Like Nags Head and Navin locations would be in big trouble. And then it would move further north, okay, and see the winds would push into New Jersey, and this would be towards the Labor Day weekend. It's a little slower. So we have the Japan model a little further west, which that would definitely put it up the Appalachians and cause issues there. But we go to the Euro, and it follows along the GFS and the Canadian. So the sad part is this storm comes near Florida, possibly hits Florida, comes up, hits the Carolinas, and moves out. That's projectable at this time. This is not a 100% fact forecast. These are just projections by computer models. But to say that we have that model matching pretty closely to the Canadian model, which matches pretty closely to the GFS model, if you're along the coastline from Florida up the East Coast, I keep an eye on this storm, because there is a great chance of big issues coming for the East Coast. We'll update you again tomorrow on the latest. Once again, we'd like to say our condolences to WDBJ7 for the gruesome execution murder of their of Allison Parker and Adam Ward. Prayers to you. Meteorologist Dean Davison. Have a great night, and Godspeed.